step over here and take a look. Now you might see that we're back with the old Pope before the new Pope. Because this little Pope just had a very, very bad, and I'm gonna pull the good old-fashioned game nonsense card here. Had a bit of a nightmare about everything around her collapsing into fiery hell. Just precisely what happened yesterday. Now, I did try after that this morning a few more things to wrestle ourselves out of the situation without losing all of our core lands, basically. And, well, considering how weak our dear leash is, it's not avoidable, honestly. You're gonna get fucked. I kinda don't want to declare this playthrough over just yet, so I looked at my save games and I was like, okay, look, there's a save game right before we thought about taking a nice little attempt at taking over Kent. At that point in time, everything was still relatively peaceful. Our leash was still weak, but things were relatively peaceful. And since my dear little Lady Pope there now has profound knowledge of the dark future that awaits her, if she stays in this fucking situation, we'll do a bit of a course correction, so to speak. By which I mean we're going to immediately try for an independence faction, try to free ourselves from Asarangia's most brutal yoke, and run the fuck away to the fucking very big Holy Roman Empire. Now, technically speaking, I don't know if this will work, mind you, but we are direct neighbors, which means I can ask him for throwing my fealty to the Holy Roman Emperor. And if memory serves, that this one is actually something, because the greatest problem that would be bring to us is, of course, that he would start to change our religion again, rather obviously, because, you know, he's Christian Catholic, and we are Christian Sisterhood, which not gonna work well. But if memory serves, there's actually a fealty option that allows you to basically have a what's it called? A religious taxation, I wanna say. Something like this, basically, where you're basically paying higher taxes, and you get basically religious freedom out of it. I think that was a thing. I'm relatively sure. I haven't tried it out, so we're gonna find it out one way or another. If not, we're in for some hard times once again, you know, having to suffer the fact that he's going to continuously try to fucking turn all of my little sisterhood area here into fucking Catholic areas. And we have to somehow get a favor out of him so we can change our contract to have religious protection, but we'll try it out. Yeah, now that she has set her vision and for a very bleak future, we are going to look. Is there a faction? No, there's no faction against him yet. So we kinda have to... What? Am I? Wait a second. Alright. Wrong save game. This is a bit further along the line of being fucked. I kinda don't like that. Because if I had pushed the play button, we'd have probably gotten the declaration that all leashes are war relatively quickly, and I kinda would like to avoid going through that again. Ugh. Is this the right save game? Because I'm pretty sure there was actually a faction against my leash. Yes, see, this is what I wanted to see. Because I remember that from when we tried to dealing with England, that I saw this in Attic. Also this guy. Of course, to my surprise. Yeah, Josakarin would, of course, immediately determine that she should have the throne, and we're not too interested in that. We're going to wait for independence now. And see what happens. Most likely, there are only two options. We are relatively powerful, technically speaking. The leash should let us go, but leashes tend to not be that nice. Now, I'm actually going to try this out, because I don't think I've ever seen a leash lord actually letting you go, which is kind of strange, but meh. Hey, Lucky Star. I actually watched an episode of Lucky Star on this fine morning, as I've had quite the Empire Report. Kinda neat to. Good times. Now then, I'll try this again. I'll try it a few times. If we have to fight him, good riddance. Somebody is making his religion called Surprise But 6. But then up in religious takeover of the small mean religion all over the globe. My national did not. Yeah, honestly, the way religions work here is kinda pretty fun, honestly. When if you look at the map right now, you can see us spreading basically without me doing much. Part of it is, of course, is my territory, and the other part is random characters deciding to join your religion. I mean, to be fair, you know, if your religion is basically like, okay, what are our tenets? Okay, most of the Christian stuff kinda okay, but you know, we also like sex. And lesbians. I mean, if you ask me why the fuck someone in fucking Pakistan off to the fucking side has decided to join my religion, I couldn't tell you. It fucking happens. Even in the fucking Byzantine Empire, some people are like, yes, lesbians are awesome. Especially awesome in fucking HD, but seriously, it's really, you can have really fun with this. Which is the main reason why I'm still playing this, mind you. Because technically speaking, it doesn't have nearly as much, still, as fucking Crusader Kings 2, but it has its moments. It has its great moments that are really fucking amusing. Now, we'll probably have to fight this out anyway, but I'm gonna try a few more times to see if he, you know, cannot be made to see reason. Persona game. Persona 4, to be precise. I do love that the music just keeps playing. Yeah, that's rather nice. Now then, Leash Boy, how about after we're basically, you know, double your military power, how about you let us go? Come on, be reasonable, King. Haha, actually works. Your misguided men will only serve to weaken us all, regardless to spare them from futile bloodshed. I must accept your request. I think this is actually the very, very first time I saw a Leash actually accepting that. Now, we are free? Yes, we are. Which means we're going to go to the next big boy and go like, play Smasher! I would very much like to come in. Ah, there it is. Still a thing. Our religious taxation. Which means we become his vassal. The contract starts with high taxes. We're paying more taxes to him. Which is not really a problem because at some point we'll have a favor on one of the emperors and then we'll change that. We start with normal levy contributions, so we're paying the normal amount of levies to him, and we start with religiously protected, which means the Leech cannot demand compensation, the Leech cannot use convert faith in the country, and the Leech cannot use faith as a reason to avoid title when revoking titles. Of course, ideally you should have both title protection and religious protection, so make sure that your Leech and his moody changes do not lead to any problems, but for the moment we'll spare fealty. And see if we actually really cannot get something out of it. Okay, now we managed to get ourselves in here, that is good. Now we're gonna pay homage like a good girl. Of course, you know, a lot of that is just playing. After all, we still kinda want to infect all of this fucking area with our own fucking religion, but in order to do so, we kinda need to be relatively safe. Is part of the problem. We do need to reduce our stress again as well, and let's see, is there anything going on here against me? Who's in it? You still. I think you're in it because you're not yet of the right faith. Remind me, can I take on a few more bitches? I can. It was a good idea to have enough concubines. Any one of you not of the right religion yet? Of course. Now as for our vassals, we're gonna take a quick look to make sure that everyone is actually getting equally fairly fucked when it comes to taxation and everything else. Usually I do like to keep it at normal because everything else usually tends to lead to, well, problems. I rather like to avoid those. I think we did hit one person at least who had a lower than average, yeah, you. Well, it's just something to keep in mind, you know. Something to keep in mind just in case. And then we're down to the Baronesses. Now the only one I couldn't look at is you, because you're considering something for me. moment. Blessed be God indeed. As for your contract with me, everything is good? Yes, everything is good. Okay. Well, then with the worst possible future avoided, we're probably going to go to the next worst future. But hey. Nice. Oh, yes. Handshake of the Holy Room. Oh, nice. Ah, he's trying to give me the rest of my witchy down here. Oh my, isn't that nice? And you are a prince, actually. I'm going to... I can get away with that. Nice. I demand that you convert immediately to the glory of God. Yes. Do not resist. He's like, sure. Sounds good. Nice. Ah, that's the other one, isn't it? Yeah, look at that now. We have a fucking major fucking power down here. Hmm. Oh, nice looking. You shall be even nicer looking once you have joined me. Just, you know, to make sure that she's not starting a faction or something. Same with him, actually. He has now... I mean, he already had Lover's Box, but yeah, that's not really my problem, but my imbeciles of people do. Empire. Oh, yeah, right. That's not how that works, game. He's not going to inherit the Holy Roman Empire. For the most part. Relatively certain. Now we might actually finally get some husbands for our daughters. It might be worth more than a fucking city. Well, it might be. One of our own. Still not really planning with it now. Well, I guess we can get this. Nope, I'm gonna duel you. I'm gonna run away now. That's not good. Look for some secret at my court. You might find something. Must because somebody is trying to fucking murder one of my knights, and I really don't like that idea. As for our Grande Dorteres, I don't think I'm friendly enough with the Kaiser. If there's anything we can get out of this. Mostly for the marine down part, to be fair. Which, to be fair, is a good argument. He's a Kaiser, is even above the kings. And I'm not even a king, so I guess you could say that that is indeed a rather true statement he's making there. There must be some other people in the country that would be interested at the very least. Yeah, let's look at the option of a grand wedding then, once we are there. Oh, great. Wise one tells me everything is shit. Don't know where I got it from, but I'll fucking take it. Ah, free stuff. Man, that's just nonsense. Right now, Prince Eric, the one who is my vassal and has now turned to the sisterhood, is the most favored candidate, I think. Of course, Kaiser Radke is also putting his vote in. That's cute. Am I a potential candidate? No, of course not. That would be kind of interesting. If this turns out, there might be a Sheshta believer holding the reins of this particular giant piece of country sooner rather than later. That would be rather interesting, honestly. But he's already losing a few votes. Let's see how the AI is deciding this particular vote is, something of an interesting thing. We're gonna see how it pans out. I think the Emperor's pretty old, isn't he? Yeah, 60. He's not gonna be around that much longer. So mayhaps, one never knows. Back to the most troublesome situation of finding some fucking husbandos for my little daughters. Still gonna end up here, eh? Fucking hell. Actually, which of my little granddaughters is probably gonna be my inheritor? Well, hell though. Well, not bad. But you will probably have an easier time, won't you? I mean, you are shy, and you are compassionate, and lustful, which is appreciated. You're already somewhat of a pilgrim. This will probably end up with you then. I'll give you an old-ass husband at the moment. I think I need a grand wedding for that, or do I? Yeah, and he is beautiful. I mean, he doesn't look beautiful, but he is beautiful. In his genes, at least. Out of the Carling Luca house. All the way again, 23. Just statistic lazy. Interesting. Oh, you have robust actually. That is kind of cute. Lustful, which we do enjoy. Generous. Stubborn. You don't sound like a bad candidate, and we can probably immediately turn you to the right religion as well. Then you can start producing the next generation of offspring. As for my other little daughter, you're probably not gonna be... Like if you decided someone I could remarry you, because I'm pretty sure your husband would die before you, but he's a low one. That's probably not gonna do wonders for you. Grand City. I mean, that's more military strength, so I guess fuck it, go for it. And we have that set up for the next few generations. One of my rivals died. So now you have gone over there, which means I can't actually force you to converge. But as I said, you know, he's probably going to die a long time before her. Virtual fix considered. Pretty good deal for me. Yeah. Let's continuously pacify the lands. It's gonna be a long journey. Yeah, slowly converting the people here, and since there's an active risk that the little Sunnymore here will inherit something a bit higher and then go the fuck away. Probably rather wanted to avoid that. We hadn't finished that yet. I'm actually thinking after that we should probably immediately go for battlement so we can start building up the castles and shit. Also saves us money on the men-at-arms, which is rather neato. And I guess Lost Springer will just probably more and more disappear, honestly. There's a very high chance of that happening. They will get fucked, as we have already seen. Very likely. So excuse me if I, look a bit more over than normal, because, well, I have to watch the clock a little bit. Around 3, I do have to get myself a bit more presentable and then have to go out into wider society. God, no. An unbeliever. Daughter, how could you betray us so? Well, I mean, so long as she is officially keeping up with that, I don't care if she's not agreeing with our slutted up to the maximum doctrine. Fundamentally, if she wants to spend the rest of her life a frigate, that is okay with me. So long as she gets... Oh shit, one of my... Does that? As long as she officially keeps capacity. See, I really would like to appoint you for something, but you suck at pretty much everything apart from being a spy. What is an actual spy doing for this... Little fee, where are you? You are really not good at the job, otherwise I would actually change you out. But I do need someone relatively good at this job. Because you have the very hard job of convincing the people to finally become German. It's not an easy job. Oh, I'm still continuing all of these. Technically speaking, I think we can pretty much use Holy Wars as well, use them as or preferred method of attack. However, waging Holy Wars is somewhat dangerous. Now, we might remember from our nightmare when we lost all of this part, most of this part, then all of this part, until we only had this left. And then we were even about to lose this part. Of course, we know all of that is just a dream, a nightmare that your poor little Pope suffered. Actually, I'm wondering. Last time I think she got to what, 83? 80, early 80s, and let's say. Wonder how old she's gonna get this time. No, my rival Count Gregorius died of a heart failure. How sad. At least this time she didn't, woke up in the morning after receiving this news, went outside, took a deep breath of the fresh morning air and decided to... Look, servants, the sky is beautiful. The grass is green. Everything so much better since this guy died. And then did a nice little dance. At the very least. This works. The frequently discover things I'm not even looking for. Evidence for Count Kesselmar's secret, for example. Latke would be interested in this. Secret faith secret. After practices of religion, secret fearing persecution. Which religion is that? Probably not mine, is it? I know, I think it's not a good moment to piss off. Yeah, continue going through my court for the moment. We're gonna tell our liege lord. Actually, we can probably challenge the board game. I changed the letter 8. God fucking damn it. Okay, I'm at least gonna keep most of you happy. Now then, we are pretty good. Being smart. I lost the game, Jesus Christ. That's rare. But hey, we're still good. And he's still like, okay, yeah. I could try to befriend him with 4%. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Seduce, 0%. Romance, 0%. I don't even need to get a child out of that. Utah. It's not really a name I'm too fond of. Let's see what else we can get. Philippa. That's kind of cute. Can we sway our liege lord? At least. 66%. Better. Child, come here. I shall educate you myself so long as I'm alive. Which might not be that long. How are you looking? Decent. They're really gonna start fucking raining now. Fuck me. God damn it. I swear to God, the last few days when it was fucking hot, and I prayed to the gods, even willing to make a fucking human sacrifice for some good old-fashioned fucking rain, nothing happens. Today, when the fucking world has decided that, yep, now he needs to go outside, we're gonna start raining now. Fuck you, world. Sometimes just really fuck you. It almost feels, how to put this mildly, a little bit deliberate, doesn't it? I'm gonna see it rightly, positively, yeah, I'm gonna go like yes, everything as well. At least that means it's hopefully gonna get, stay a bit cooler. It will be most fortuitous, I would say. He starts coming down though. Interesting. Well, listen, don't. So whenever I want it to rain, I just need to make sure that I have a reason to go outside, and the world will do the rest, because, well, of course it will. I'm not even surprised at this point. Now I feel like our poor little Pope. I know how she feels. She realizes the world is working against her in many, many ways. Pain in the ass. Another unbeliever. Sign of a weak spot. We seem to have quite the amount of unbelievers in our midst. Which technically speaking is actually not bad for us. I mean, no, it is bad for our religion, mind you. That is indeed a fact, but it is not bad in and of itself, because it actually allows us to blackmail everyone to do whatever we want. Something I find, what to put it mildly, highly enjoyable. Actually, can I offer you guardianship? So we see if there's anything interesting now. Offer you a ward, but the only one I have is my poor little granddaughter, I wanna say. Let's see, my daughter, my granddaughter, my grand-granddaughter. Yeah, that is actually my grand-granddaughter. I'm just gonna call her a daughter anyway, so, fuck me, I guess. Starting written conversation, I'm still kinda stressed, so that is kinda neat. Actually, now that I think about it, amongst the many large nations that can form, potentially, Holy Roman Empire, for the most part, is actually relatively stable. Mostly because it has a fucking annoying elective system. And mind you, whenever I get to rule the Holy Roman Empire, one of my first moves is usually to remove said elective. Because I hate the idea of losing my title in the future because of fucking elections. And you can. Which kinda takes one of the main aspects of the Holy Roman Empire away, but yeah, it's far more comfortable. However, you need to be rather charismatic, let's say, in order to get everyone to agree that we definitely should do that. What's the point of petitioning him for that? What is that even gonna do? We can't border other realms. I mean, we could, but it's not like we're expecting King plus Ring or anything to attack us. Nice. I can improve the relationship. How are you doing, Valshringa? You are defending against Duchess Adelina of Lorraine in Liberty War. Defending against Duke Richard the Shire of Angria in the Holy War for the Duchy of Utrecht. That's good because Angria is part of the Holy Roman Empire. That means the Holy Roman Empire is gonna grow. Defending against the Flanders and the Flemish claim on the country of Norma. Oh. Yeah, we can kind of see that a bastard. Fee is a good spy. Fee learns a lot. I like Fee. I also like that Fee has come back in more modern trail scheme. I am not as hot for Fee as someone else I know, to be fair. I'm pretty sure that at least has to account for something. Actually, we could reform Germanism, couldn't we? Stoic. We can't really do anything here because that costs a lot, but we could actually put something in here. Could also... Jesus. You can also change the martial perspective. You can make it equal, or you can make it woman only. And technically speaking, for our religion, woman only would fit more. But then again, the idea of having the man go out there and die for us most brutally every single day sounds rather pleasant, does it not? Seems like something, you know, just as Polish enough that a focused religion like ours would perhaps just do it. Can enact female only gender law, can enact female preference. If you already have that. You know, female rulers plus 10 though. Then you have male rulers minus 10. Because there's a matriarchal hierarchy where the ruling class is overwhelmingly comprised of women. That would fit. Not so much the German culture, mind you, but that would fit very well into our own ideas. Anything else interesting? Catholicism. What? How disgusting. So many disgusting unbelievers. Jesus Christ. Asian gone. What would indeed be fitting? It's always a good question, isn't it? I mean, there's some that would be somewhat fitting, I suppose. Life is just a joke. All subjects just fit the German mindset far, far too much. I can't really say no to that now, can I? We did learn a few nice little secrets. And we did convert this area, so we only need to convert the county of Como to achieve our goal of unified sisterhood everywhere. Sounds reasonable enough. That's right, now I did learn quite a few secrets, didn't I? course, my spy master learned no secrets of my spy master, which is unsurprising. It would be a bit of a shame if my spy master would come to me and go like, "Hey, Massa, I have what the fuck are you? Prince Edward of Lothringer. Interesting. You look a bit ugly, but I mean, I guess your child, well, things are forgiven. For the moment, it is. Any more secrets I can blackmail you with? Doesn't seem like it. In prison. Could I imprison her and force her to stop being a bitch about religion? I wonder. God damn it, she's even my cousin. Not married though. That's kinda... You're a bit too old to actually produce any children, so I guess it's not really something necessarily useful. How's actually the election going? Okay, he has lost all of his voices. Sadness. Who holds the most votes at the moment? Vote score. Prince Rudiger of the Holy Roman Empire. He's 14, so he's gonna get older. Let's challenge him to a board game. To endear ourselves a little bit to the next potential emperor. Because as I said, the emperor is already pretty old. Arrange marriage. Say perchance, are you single? Of course not. That would be a bit too nice, wouldn't it be? Oh Manish, let's see. Yeah, he actually is. There he is. You have quite the amount of children, don't you? House Mecklenburg. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy to sneak our genetics into that, is it now? Interesting, you want an alliance with me. Well, relatively powerful. Aren't you a retail bow? For some reason it's always Italy these days, isn't it? That's not... endeavor that too much. There he goes for the water. That's the whole reason why I need to constantly make sure that I actually have water available. Invitation to a grand wedding. We'll of course go there. Okay. He's probably gonna misuse this. Actually, do we have any alliances? We allied to the Lame of Burke, Looney, Calabria. And I have a truce with King Hildebert, the drunkard of the sun. Yeah, of course I have a truce with him. And you don't think he's going to attack me? I think he has other troubles. You're still at war? Yes, you are. Hungary and hold a war for the Duchy of Utrecht. You're going to fucking lose, I can only assume. Relatively shortly, even. And Flemish claim. I mean, so long as a lot of the vassals actually stay sisters, there's a good chance that the origin will not just be lost. Okay, grand wedding. Diplomacy. I'm not gonna Burgundy. Anyone in here that we want to include? But yeah, let's go for a duke. Let's befriend some dukes. That sounds reasonable. Ah, grand weddings. Such a royal pain in the ass that would be if you were to do it today. Imagine the amount of people you would have to invite, the venue you would need, the amount of food, drink, and other things. I honestly would get tired of it in like 5 seconds and then go like, you know what, I'm just gonna retreat to my chambers now, please leave me be. Although the most embarrassing part, of course, would be, you know, you do your vows, everything's nice, then, you know, there's a long procession of people that are going to look at you with a thumbs up while you go towards your bedchambers with your new wife. God fucking damn it, would that be annoying as fuck. Like, everybody knows why you're going in there. Yeah, everybody knows. They're all gonna look knuckly at you like, ah, I know what you're up to, boy. Good riddance, we're not doing this shit any longer. Loyal subjects. Only 12 years. Will you actually see this little pope? I wonder. I wonder indeed, I wonder indeed. Yo, daughter, I will blackmail you now. Nice. He loves me. Look at him. He's absolutely enthralled by my presence. Respect, friendly, please, Trey. Mother of many children. Ah, yes, frozen grief. I forgot about that. It's one of those penalties that really sucks because, well, it exists to stay for a long while. Nice. Immediately lost most of my stress again. It's nice to be safe and sound again. Actually, is Anhalt one of the bigger ones? How many troops do we have? 2,000? That's not even half of what I have, but yes, that's the start. Exciting! God damn it. I hate being blackmailed myself. If only my spy master had found the secret of my spy master and told me about it, I would have really enjoyed that. Well, both like me a little bit, so I'm not gonna mess around too much with that. Nice. A random minor favor. Well, that's an interesting pose you've taken now. Trying to tell me something. Is a courtier of the Duchess Kunigunde. Mm-hmm. One was an adequate speech. Those two again. Well, yeah, they're just not along, more nice and dandily. Not free here. I wonder if a Clement did one, don't I? I guess we have a truce with him, though, at the moment. Or else we could actually try to, usurp this title. All nice and dandily. Well, with a little bit of gold and enough of the actual land, we could probably get away with it. However, it is not something we can do immediately. What are you good at? Where the fuck am I still swaying here? There's really not much we can gain here. Just pretend that I know more about it in a second. Yes. Actually, that is so nice and secure. Let's take a look at England again. The Kingdom of England. Still have a reason to declare war on you. We couldn't beat you at the moment, but, I mean... So long as our little Pope keeps living, we still have a chance, potentially, to make good on our promises. Grand Tour. On our way to a little bit of warfare. The country of Cleves. God fucking damn it. I guess we could try to sway him so he doesn't come up with anything too blatant. That's the problem when you start killing people. When your choice in waifus is somewhat questionable. I guess your next generation does look promising. Well, except in alliance with you, as we are such nice people. He's probably gonna try to misuse us in any way, shape, or form he can, but, well, you know, it's how the story goes sometimes. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well. Isn't that something? Right, actually, we should probably save up some money. Because if we get that, we will need to start upgrade our buildings again. Which I think is pretty damn fucking pricey, if memory serves. Yeah, 550 per try. That's not a little bit, that is quite much. I mean, even if we save up further, we'll probably only be able to do a 2 or so. At once. If we have 1100 gold, that is. Yeah, let's keep doing it the normal way. No, it's really that precious. I don't think he has anything he can reasonably blackmail us with. You're already telling me it's gonna take you 16 years to pacify that area. Jesus Christ. Really not that good at your job, are you? How about the other area? How long would that take you? Your guest and ward, apparently. That also will take you 16 years. Well, fuck me sideways. Yeah, to the Duchy of Upper Lorraine. I don't even know where you're coming from, but I already have Lover's Box, eh? Ah, your life sucks. You got an unpressed claim on the country of Innsbruck. Interesting. I'm probably not gonna make use of it, but it's nice to have, I suppose. Okay. It's not so tempting, is it now? King of Frisia. I don't think you can even take that. Hardly. But well, that is not going to stop me from kicking your ass until fucking next week, obviously. This is only good and proper. My Carrot Master's claims. It's a bit far away. I don't really want to go to war on fucking British Islands. That's never really worked in our advantage. Blame on the county of Lübeck. Getting too much power at once can be somewhat dangerous, though. Okay, my daughter has a claim on that. Interesting. But you have Nitsitsia. That's the name enough. You would absolutely be able to swat him aside. I take your main title and say fuck it, basically. You close of Westphalen, 2000, and the Duchess Philoma of Benevento. The one subjugation war per lifetime. I mean, our lifetime is kind of running out, so that might actually not be a bad choice. I shall politely save the game, as I would like to avoid any potential problems like randomly dying in the middle of a war. And hey, if you can only do it once per lifetime, I'd say it's, you know... as good as it gets.